Yo, Age here, and I'm back in civilization, back on Wilhelmina, where currently my empire is all over the place and I would like to make my citizens focus on the victory condition now. I did take my time to establish my harbors and commercial hubs and industrial zones, so good news is that we don't have a problem that the golden production cannot solve. However, we do have a couple of problems. First of all, being unrelated to anything else, is the loyalty. We have entered the Dark Age and loyalty pressure from the population of Rome Empire is taking over city of Appledorn, and I have made concessions. I don't think I can save this city and I shouldn't be trying anymore. So let's cut my losses and get Liang back to the Hague, as I will need my builders coming out of this city at some point. If we take a look, yeah, I have a lot of pins and I would like to hide them because they are disgusting. Also, I would like to take this luxury for a masterix. At least it's something from this city. On the bright side, I got the city for free anyway, stealing a settler from a barbarian camp, so it's not a big loss, and maybe I can take it back if we get into the heroic age in the next era. So that could be the play potentially, but we'll see about that. Another city that is losing loyalty is Almere, but Almere I am much more confident that I can save because I do have some rainforest tiles that I can chop for food and production, increase the city's population, have a horse tile. Yes, there is a lot of food that I can get in here. Also, I have Leeuwarden nearby, that's a city that is constantly growing, almost at 5 population, so I think that I can even out the loyalty pressure right here, at least for one era, and if I get into a heroic age, this is never gonna be a problem anymore ever again. Now let's go to more prominent problems, which is a victory condition. My stats are relatively low in comparison to the leaders like Rome or Canada has a lot of science. I am on par with Germany and culturally Khmer is skyrocketing ahead, so I really need to get my stats up. And thinking about win condition in previous episodes, I was talking a lot about going for a culture victory because I have massive adjacency from my theater squares. I can get on insane amounts of culture in here, but I ran into a couple of issues here. First of all, part of a tourism victory is getting national parks and ski resorts getting tourism out of those buildings or rock bands. Well, naturalists and rock bands are kind of a problem for me because of my extremely low faith generations. I just can't afford to buy them whatsoever. And generally, when you have a lot of land, what national parks cannot cover, seaside resorts got your back. Here is problem number 3, 4, whatever, just another problem. If I search for the hills, let's check it out. My coastline is mostly surrounded by hills or luxury resources, places where I cannot place seaside resorts. Seaside resorts have to be placed on a flat land, so while I would be able to get some seaside resorts, I wouldn't be able to get many of them to get me to the victory screen. Even if I would settle all of this land, there still aren't all that many flat tiles that I could place seaside resorts upon. I have a lot of horses, I have marble tiles, and I still have hills, so maybe a couple of seaside resorts in here, but I don't think I will have more than 10 seaside resorts across all of my empire. So that made me reconsider what the hell I am going for. I could still go for science victory, or I could do something I haven't ever done and I don't know what to expect out of it. And I think that at least for the educational purposes, I would like to see how is that gonna work out. I talked about it a little bit before. I would like to get myself a biosphere and try to get myself energy tourism victory. Now, biosphere has to be placed next to a river and next to a neighborhood, which I absolutely dread. I hate neighborhoods because those spawn barbarians once somebody sabotages it with a spy. But regardless, biosphere. Biosphere would give me tourism from all the energy producing improvements like hydroelectric dams, solar power plants, wind turbines, whatsoever, and those improvements don't require appeal. Also, biosphere increases the electricity output out of all of those improvements, so I would be covered in electricity, I would get a lot of tourism, hopefully, out of it, and I could get myself a tourism victory. If biosphere gets stolen or the tourism output is not good enough, I could actually switch towards science victory because this type of tourism victory would require me to go through the tech tree if I want to unlock all of those solar panels, wind turbines, seasteads somewhere here, and to be able to place down turbines on top of the ocean tiles, that's where my tourism is coming from, so I'm gonna need an enormous amount of science. Well, classical tourism still applies, I will still get my theater squares, I will still fill them with great works of art, music, all that good stuff, so that makes my plan a little bit complicated, because if I take a look back at the science tree, ideally I could go for chemistry, maybe, to get research labs and start generating even more science to get through all the rest of technologies way faster. I could get to radio so that I would be able to place great works of music to generate even more tourism and seaside resorts and uncover aluminum. Electricity would be great for hydroelectric dams to provide that electricity as well. However, biosphere is all the way down here. So do I go straight to the biosphere? And I think that that's way too many technologies that I still need to research to get there. So maybe chemistry would be the play. I suspect it would. I suspect that I'm going straight for research labs, then I will pick up radios, and that would allow me to get to biosphere, so I'm gonna need to build up campuses and will need to accumulate enough gold to buy those research labs and stuff. And meanwhile, I will have to improve my cities significantly. Ideally, I want these cities to be as finished as they can be. So currently I have researched power plants, I have museums, I have universities online. I need to place down my commercial hubs, get the gilded walls, because those are providing me with significant amount of culture, allowing me to go through the civic tree incredibly quickly. And here I will need ideology. Basically, I just need a lot of stuff, okay? I just need a lot of stuff, and I need everything here. So let's focus up and see what is the best that we can do with what we have. So right, I do have a builder. What I can do in this area, I could first of all improve the slumber mill. I will get more production online, and one thing I haven't mentioned is that I'm still building frigates to get that achievement. I will need 7 frigates to get the Dutch unique achievement in this game, and I'm looking to get it. So these cities are going to be working suboptimally, building up navy for me for a little bit. This is a pasture that I can improve, hopefully for Great Zimbabwe for another trade route, but this city is very weak. Well, it's growing rapidly, so it's gonna pick up the pace. Ooh. Okay, my unique unit is out. It's contributing towards my era score. I will need that heroic age. Now, Haag could build me a theater square, but I think I'm gonna get myself a couple of builders at least to improve my land, and I will get that theater square later. I have another great person, which is gonna give me 500 gold and a governor title. Lovely. Let's use it up immediately. Where is my governor title now? And I can promote Owls of Minerva further. +1 wildcard policy slot, amazing. +2 spy capacity, pretty good. My cities gain +4 loyalty per turn and +1 amenity when my spy is in its territory. Okay, that could be useful because I do have a spy that's not doing anything. I got it from the intelligence agency. So let's just have it counter spy my dam, maybe. Who cares? Just get me that amenity. I could theoretically send the spy here, but it's not gonna help out much. Like, look, I'm losing 19 loyalty per turn. Governor would help out a little bit. Spy +2 loyalty. Yeah, I'm not saving the city. Maybe I could make sacrifices to get all the loyalty cards in here, but look at just how much I would be losing for a city that doesn't have anything. I even took away its silver tile, so what am I using the city for? No, not worth it. Forget about that city. Maastricht, I'm gonna need a little bit more housing in here, so let's get granary, although I will get some housing out of the farms that I'm currently placing down. And I will need to work more food to increase the city's population, to extort a little bit of pressure, maybe to take back Apeldoorn later on, but that's not the focus. The focus is to get more districts. I still want that campus. Maybe I could place down a theater square somewhere around. Yeah, I will need that population up. I'm gonna go towards natural history, so I could unlock water parks and zoos to get me more amenities as well. So let's see what I can fill in this government with. I could get myself 17 production and 17 gold. I don't want to make settlers right now because I do want to catch up, and maybe Trade Confederation could be really good. +18 science, +18 production from my trade routes, and that's gonna go up because I haven't finished all of my trade routes just yet. Yep, I will get even more. That's a lumber mill. Good, another productive tile. What else do I have in here? I have Zaven Provincian. Oh, hello there. Maybe I can snag this settler. So, city of Appledorn lost, another city potentially found. Well, technically, it's a city found, city lost, city found, because I did steal a settler to settle Appledorn already. But you get the premise. This stuff is not coming online anytime soon, so I might as well place down farms at least temporarily to grow these cities, otherwise they are not even gonna get into position to get those districts, and send this horsey to check out how Roman Empire looks like. And Rome is a big competitor of mine. He's already getting Broadway, he's getting Big Ben, he's getting Hermitage. None of these I particularly care, but it concerns me a little bit because he has economics, he already is building Big Ben, I am not quite there yet. And culturally, he already has mass media, so he has access to Christa Redentor. Normally, this is a really good wonder for culture, but if I'm gonna have only a couple of seaside resorts, that tourism not gonna matter much. However, I still want to beat him to Myosphere, cause I don't want to lose it. I really don't want to lose it. If I lose it, it's not a big deal because I can go to space. But I have never won a cultured victory in this manner, so yeah, I would prefer to get that. I could get myself conservation for naturalists, and I could start heading towards ideology, so maybe conservation into mass media, something like this. Let's check. I don't have any more great works, and Amsterdam is building a settler. No, you're gonna need more stats. You're gonna need this. And yeah, you're gonna need to build me maybe an art museum to boost mid-civic for the Bolshoi Theater. I don't really need it, but it saves a little bit of science. Now, I cannot finish that mausoleum at Halicarnassus, so let's work a little bit on the commercial hub. And I do need to spend my gold, so let's get a workshop and a factory in here for a little bit more production. I don't really want to hold on that gold that I'm making, because the sooner I can buy and place stuff in here, the sooner it starts getting worked. I could get myself a campus around, so maybe let's take back this tile and place down a campus district. You still need a factory. Maybe I can buy it for the city. That would help me out a little bit. I do have 4 envoys. I need to take a hockey back for those amenities. I would like to get Muscat as well. I could invest into more science, but Muscat would give me so much gold from my markets and lighthouses. Let's do that. Spend another builder charge for another farm. And this is a farm. Okay, good. Let's chop this tile to get another farm, and let's focus the city to work on food more. Yeah, let's get into Magdeburg. Potentially I can get another city, but then again, even this city doesn't have good seaside resorts because it's next to dogshit floodplains that are ruining the appeal, and there is nothing I can do to make them attractive. Another horse style improved. That tells me that I should sell off my stuff. All the Diplo favor, 43 gold per turn. Okay. I don't really need as much iron or horses. Whoever is willing to buy it, just take it off of my hands. All the luxury resources are going, 51 gold per turn and 10 more. Does anybody has any luxury resources? I will gladly take those. How are my amenities looking? +2. Amsterdam is at +2. +1 at Rotterdam. Not great. At least I'm not in the negatives.
The real use of gunpowder.
I have gunpowder researched, but not much that I need to do in here. I need to remove this Cahokia mount because I will need to improve that niter tile. Instantly builds ironclad and grants 1 gold per turn. Beautiful, because I still haven't met 2 civilizations in this game, so I can send Yusun Sin to Almere and check out what's going on in these lands. For culture victory, I would like to maintain trade routes with all the civilizations in the game to get the tourism boost out of that. And this city could actually get me 2 Zaven Provincians so that these cities get freed up sooner. So I will cancel 1 Zaven Provincian at each city. And Batavia is gonna need to make me a zoo. I could use a campus somewhere. Let's actually swap this style and place down a campus. Okay, let's go back to working zoo. Maastricht is gonna need a bunch of stuff as well. I don't really need a watermill, I don't have farms next to river anyway. I will finish off that workshop. into a market that will award me another trade route. This city, well, I can place down a commercial hub here as well. This city is gonna need more production. You are gonna need a monument, you don't have housing, so granary could be alright. Actually, let's get granary first so that city keeps growing and applying pressure to Almere. You head to chop this tile. And I will need a workshop, so many things to actually buy. I need to keep increasing my gold per turn. Tilburg is gonna need a market, yeah, but this city is gonna also have to build me a theater square for more tourism. The city is past the housing, so let's get granary in here as well. I will need to build up my walls for tourism at some point as well. We'll look into that. Could you kindly not disturb me? Let's place it down. If this guy pillages my aqueduct, that's fine as long as I can get the settler. I am willing to pay that price. So let's get my Zaven Provincian somewhere out of sight for this unit so it doesn't get scared. I'm taking precaution here. That settler is important for me. That's a chop for food. Good, and this could be a Cahokia amount for more amenities. I take it. Let's improve another farm. Cities have housing, cities are growing. Make sure you're focusing that food. Oh my god, this was painful. Major victory. Can I clean this unit? Let's get here. Shoot. And the settler. Good. I took it. Now Knight can get into the city center and fall asleep. Appledorn has flipped independent. Nobody cares. This could be a farm, or I could chop it for a population. We'll see how that goes. At least my cities are as fat as Wilhelmina herself, so there is no problem in that department. Coal power plant, I will need to increase the productivity levels of this city. Maybe I could get myself a Ruhr Valley, that actually would be very beneficial for me. But this city is very productive, so I think I can get myself a chancery as well before placing that one down. Let's improve a niter tile, decent tile, and I cannot improve this one because I will need an archaeologist to excavate that artifact. Unlucky, but it is what it is. Another trader. I will actually start consolidating trade routes in Rotterdam. That's my most productive city, and I want to get it even more productive. 2 more frigates online, well, these can stay around. And an admiral lets use up his movement to scout and pop on Ironclad. +2 era score. Now I have even more movement to scout around. Even more land to settle potentially. But that's not on my mind right now. I have a plenty. I promised to buy a factory for this city. Anybody else needs a factory? Workshop for Leeuwarden. Okay, good. Get those cities up and running faster so more things are knocked out of my list. I might need a granary for more food. And I might need a builder somewhere around here to improve more land, maybe, because I need to get some coal online. Especially while the city is growing. Yeah, let's do that. I will set my Ironclad on auto exploration actually, but it does have a promotion, so let's get movement. That's the only thing that I need from it. Just explore the territory. And this is another settler. Let's send it somewhere. Maybe next to a coal, maybe somewhere in between. Let's get this city. This city has the most stuff to build. And this is a wood charge builder. Let's improve this lumber mill here. Yeah, sure, this could be a juicy farm. Let's keep it. And trading for gold, I can trade with... Do I have any city-states? Oh, I can reach Mitla. Trading with Mitla is gonna grant me an envoy here, which results into more gold from Merchant Confederation. And eventually I could get this city-state to flip to me. Brilliant, I will need a lot of science. Let's settle this city down. I still haven't finished settling. What am I getting here? Well, that's a chop, so out of the things I can replace without destroying features, I could get an aqueduct, but you are gonna start working on that monument first.
Claims that cannot be tested.
Oxford University is done. I don't think it's available any longer. AI likes to gobble up that wonder. But I do have access, well, I will sell Thrapfels. I do have access to 2 more books, so let's buy them up. Writing. Great, buying it from Trajan. because he is the cultural lead, so I will take those books off of his hands to reduce his culture and increase my own. That's a chop. Monument is out. I can start working on that commercial hub. And improve a couple more tiles around here. Good. This is a lumber mill. I have one charge builder. Let's improve this coal tile. Don't get stolen. Appledorn already screwed me over enough. I have a 6 charge builder and... yeah, I need to switch around my Cahokia amounts a little bit. This is a chop. Olimary's rebelling in 4 turns. Not great, but I still think this should be fine. We should be fine. And Ironclad is going on auto exploration now.
Water and air.
Right, I can place down my forests now whenever I want to. Eindhoven is gonna need... I'm not gonna buy a library, you can get it in 2 turns, it's just not worth it. Another city, this city will need a market. You can start working back that mausoleum at Halicarnassus. And I will get myself, yeah, let's get that market, let's get... I will need to build up more traders, won't I? Oh, I will need Gilded Vault, never mind, so I will buy Gilded Vault in there. Leiden has finished the Zaven Provincians. Gonna need a bunch of stuff in here. Factory in 5 turns. I will need armory. I will need military engineers after that to start building my railroad and connecting my cities, especially because that would allow my builders move around more freely and generate more gold for my traders passing through the railroad. I do have 3 more envoys. Let's try to contest that Muscat even harder, because Muscat would give me amenity in cities with commercial hub, which is all of my cities, and I have like 15 cities, so that's 15 amenities. Insane. Yeah, that's a Cahokia mound. That's a fish tile. What else? Well, let's improve this plantation first. Another plantation online. 19 turns till rebellion. Oh, okay. Another civilization map. Let's send the delegation to Coupe immediately. And let's get open borders with him to increase my tourism. Well, he will ask me to pay. Not great. Does Coupe have any extra luxuries? Marble is extra, dyes are extra, but coffee isn't. So I'm gonna keep that. Let's check luxury resources. Nothing new, unfortunate. But we are gonna live. Haarlem has finished Zaven Provincians. Let's get library. I will need a market. And I will need to buy a Gilded Vault in here, because that's gonna give me plus 10 culture, plus 10 gold, and a trade route on top of that. Isn't this great? And let's sneak in a trader. Actually, I'm not gonna finish the Chancery. I'm gonna go for Ruhr Valley next. I'm not gonna destroy that tile just yet. Zaven Provincian, we'll swim out, stay around. I have 1 more coming for the achievement. Bunch of lumber mills that I can improve as well for the productivity to ensure the future of this city. Another fish tile. This is gonna be another Cahokia mount, but I will have to remove this one first because they cannot be adjacent to each other. And my horseman is going... yeah, Lugdunum has 14 population, no wonder my cities are losing loyalty. Alright. My cities are getting powered now. Let's get another great person. Instantly builds factory and workshop in this district. Factories provide +2 production. Okay, this is amazing. Meaning that I don't really have to chase or buy any more of those buildings. So maybe I will use it in Nijmegen, which is gonna build me that industrial zone. This is your industrial zone, right? Yep. Let's do that. 9 turns until that's completed. So let's send my engineer in here. I will still need to wait a little bit until Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is finished so that I could use my engineers twice. One is already waiting here, Leonardo da Vinci, to give me 6 culture out of my workshops instead of 3. And I can improve the land with my unique improvements as well, giving me +4 gold on top of all the good stats. And the final civilization. Congress, amenities, and I'm not gonna even try to guess. Siphon funds, please, maybe? Siphon funds and coffee is granting no amenities. And I have that resource. Let's buy another gilded vault, and this city can work on a factory maybe, or I can build it for free, but what else am I getting in this city? I guess I can get a trader, that's fine. This city has pumped the final Saving Provincian, I think. No, I still have one Saving Provincian missing, so... Yeah, I was wondering that, I didn't get the achievement. Maybe I just didn't have enough niter somewhere. That's okay, I could trade with Ayutthaya, I could trade maybe with Mitlam better. Yep, let's keep pressuring that city-state. And another trade route. In Rotterdam, let's check city-states. I could trade with Valletta. I don't really care about Valletta, so just give me more gold. And let's unlock my polder. That's gonna contribute towards my heroic age, hopefully. 5 gold, this is a good tile to work now. Prove another coal tile. Steel has been boosted. Not bad. And I will get economics next turn, so I will get access to even more gold. Also, let's send embassy to this guy. And open borders, please. Does this guy have any luxuries? Nope. Nobody's paying for my coffee anymore because it doesn't grant any amenities. But maybe somebody wants to buy my strategics. Not bad. Let's get the Diplo favor out of my hands. 28 gold per turn. Almost 700 gold per turn now.
Economics is a subject that...
I have access to the stock exchanges. Good. Yeah, I could improve this territory significantly. Another great merchant. 500 gold and 2 envoys. Not sure if I want it. Maybe I do. Let's take it. 25% tourism. I still should be able to get this great merchant. I'm generating just 53 great merchant points per turn without making a single project. My competition is at 8 or 6 or 3.4. Yeah, bunch of losers, nothing else. Groningen has grown, and potentially I could get myself campus somewhere. That would be a +4 campus, but it would ruin my farm triangle, and I am not amused by that. Maybe I would just get instead a +1, that's fine, it's not gonna be a Cahokia amount anymore. But this city, yeah, it does have a couple of things to build me still. I will need maybe archaeological museum. I noticed that I have a bunch of dig sites spread around everywhere, might as well put them to use. You're bringing me a builder. Okay, let's repeat the tactic. This guy goes to hiding. This guy comes closer. This guy comes closer. And maybe we can double tap this courser as well. 2-charge builder. For free. I mean, I will take it. Let's get amenity. Let's get that gold. Envoys. Mitla. Yep, let's get suzerainty with Mitla. Let's invest more into Muscat. Hong Kong. So many good city-states I want to hold off. I'm gonna have them all. I'm gonna have them all. Getting more production out of my industrial zones? Baby, please give it. Batavia still has a lot of stuff to build. Big Ben. How long till Big Ben for you? 18 turns. I don't think I could get it in time. Unless I steal some of the tiles from Amsterdam. Maybe then I could. Getting extra policy slot. Does anybody else building it? One result. No, so nobody else is building it. I have government change in 1 turn. So maybe I could plug in skyscrapers card instead of something. Maybe instead of builders, and get a discount on my Big Ben and Ruhr Valley actually. But I would lose how much production exactly? 5 production I would lose out of it. Where can I get production for the city? Could I get anything more? Well, could get this, but that's only 3. And I could place a lumber mill around here maybe. So that should compensate. Yeah, fuck it, let's try to get that. 22 turns. But that's gonna go down significantly. I have 2000 gold in here. A stock exchange could be nice, but this city is not powered, so this city doesn't really have anything else to build, so you're gonna build yourself. Actually, this part of Empire isn't powered, so you're gonna get a coal power plant in here. Let's improve another plantation. Okay, nope. Go into the city center. This guy needs to come closer. And oh, I haven't finished Mausoleum because Barbarian is interfering with it again.
The effect of the mass media is not
Crystal Redentor is available, maybe I can get it. I would like to buy myself this tile. That's another polder. Pretty decent improvement, and I did bait this Corsair inside, so let's get a kill with my frigates. Finish it off overnight. And I got myself a builder. Easy, bring bows. Bring bows here, all of them. I'll take all of them. Build 2 stock exchanges, well, I can boost it. Build 2 field cannons, I don't have the field cannons just yet, so... Have 3 cores in the military, maybe I could do that. Let's send my galleys out. Fleets should count as well. Right? I hope they do. That's a core. Anything else around? Maybe my crossies, actually. Hopefully that's enough. I do have a lot of gold in here. This city still needs a factory and a workshop. Okay. So let's transport James Watt in Arnhem. And I didn't get the achievement. I'm pretty sure I have 7 Saving Provincian, right? Yep, I have 7 of those. So I probably need exactly 7 cities. And I can quite confidently tell that I have a little bit more than that. So I'm not getting the achievement right now. But I still have an idea how to get it in this playthrough, so not a biggie. We still have a win condition to focus upon. Maastricht. So I have established that I'm not gonna get a factory in here. I could get a factory into a stock exchange. Right, Haarlem is Gilded Vault, but you can build it in 6 turns, so... Actually, nah, screw it. Let's just buy it, get that out of the way, get a university and the stock exchange. And we'll see what to do with this city then, afterwards. So Arnhem, you have access to another district. Maybe I should build a theater square for you for more great work slots. That could be fine. If I could use that stock exchange. And yeah, stock exchange into a theater square sounds reasonable. I have another promotion. Let's get tax collection for even more gold from Reina. Would love it. How much is that? 16 gold per turn. Okay. Well, that's a lumber mill, and this is on a hill so I can chop for production. Another builder is out. And Haag has freed up its building queue, so let's get stock exchange into theater square. I don't really need a power plant in here because power plants work in AoE radius. So just like Coliseum, 6 tiles away from the industrial zone, a city with a coal power plant is gonna power all of these cities whenever we need to. So I can absolutely spread out my power plants a little bit. I had access to change my government, but I didn't because I changed the settings instead of automatically going through the actions. Now I have to do everything manually. And that's a little bit of a problem, because I might have to spend 110 gold. Well, fine, I'm making way more than that. Let's get skyscrapers for production towards wonders. I'm not making builders anymore. Just in time, 17 turns until Big Ben. You are making it in 14, right. I need to buy a builder in here to improve that forest. I can buy myself a trader as well to trade for more production. Where is that Crossy? Come closer. Right, and mobilization haven't been boosted. I need 3 cores. Could I get myself a knight maybe? Sure. I just saved some culture. At least I am leading in culture now. Against all the other civilizations. This could be a lumber mill, but also this could be a mine. I don't care about appeal in that side of the map anyway. That's a mine. That's a plantation. How's this looking? City is fully lulled. See, I told you so. I told you so that that city is gonna be fine. I'm not very confident chopping this, but maybe I'm fine. Because that's one charge builder anyway. And this is a chop. Let's use it. 23 turns until the commercial hub. Leiden. Do you need coal power plant? Not really. You're fine. Let's get a stock exchange. Another trade route. What is giving me most production? Here I could get 4. I could trade for Rotterdam for more, but 11 gold and bunch of other stats is just better. 15 turns, 13 turns. This is rough. This is rough indeed.
I only understand friendship. Or
Settlers,
scorched earth.
okay. Pillaging trade routes. Don't really care about any of these policies. How can I get more production? 126 production in cities with factories. 25% more production in cities with factories, but I lose amenities? Let's sacrifice naval infrastructure for a little bit. Maybe that's enough to get Big Ben. 13 turns. 12 turns. Let's get a forest out. Maybe. What else could I do in here? Maybe I could get rid of one of the farms and get more forests in here for more production. And finally, let's get Muscat to compensate for my amenities. +2, so yeah. Let's try to get that Big Ben. That's... wait. Oh no, this had to be chopped. Wasted the builder charge. I could buy myself this tile, and actually I will improve it with forest at this point to get more production out of it. Might as well. Is this a lumber mill or is this a chop? Let's get the chop. Let's get that mausoleum. Let's build up my districts. Workshop and a factory completed. I will need to send it to north. Nijmegen is completing its industrial zone in 1 turn. Great. Coal power plant into stock exchange, please. And I wanted to do something around here. What was it? Oh right, I wanted to start using Leonardo da Vinci immediately.
For a machine to run small.
Give me those charges, give me that culture. That's another city. The city is gonna need an aqueduct. Sure, place it down. This is a theater square, so that's gonna be a chop. Let's improve some marbles, maybe I can sell it. I have extra spices as well. No luxury resources. Anybody wants horses? Sure, take that. Take all of this as well. 28 gold per turn. Okay. Have we finished any more amphitheaters? No, not yet. This guy increased production in this city. God damn it. I hate it. Let's do this. Let's do this. I have 10 turns to complete it. 10 turns. So I'm in 10 turns. He's in 9, but I'm getting extra lumber mill. I might get myself... no, actually I wouldn't get myself... It's tied. It's gonna be tied. No, I'm not building a workshop. I'm getting workshop for free, so let's get a stock exchange. Where is my guy? Yep, you go back to Nijmegen. And let's use the Leonardo da Vinci again. Radio has been boosted. Very nice. 324 culture. Gonna need a market. I'm gonna need Gilded Vault. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff, maybe... What else are you building for me? You can build a stock exchange for me. I'm gonna get you factory later. Still a lot of stuff to buy. Let's send another trader through. Maybe Batavia to get extra production here. To cheat out that... hopefully cheat out that extra production for my Big Ben. This could be a Cahokia Mount, sure. More food to the city. This could be a lumber mill. Alright, Rome is beating me by 2 turns. Let's see, 9 turns. Production. Free production. Screw it, just trade with Rotterdam. 9 turns. I'm really getting beaten by 1 turn. Dude. Let's focus production, 8 turns. If I'm focusing production, that's 8 turns. What am I doing actually? Fuck you, Rome. I'm getting Big Ben. My Ben is gonna be bigger than yours. That's how it goes. Let's buy this tile, place down a Cahokia Mound. More amenities, -1, yeah, I'm tanking amenities with that card, that production card. Get more production. 6 turns until that completed. Okay.
When they are preparing...
And I lost my Big Ben. To somebody. Good news is that Rome has lost it as well, so fuck that guy. Anyway, where was I? I can one turn a bunch of stuff in here. Maybe I can go for Crystal Redentor actually, since I have that one tile reserved. Might as well. Might as well. Amsterdam still needs a bunch of stuff in here. Stock exchange. I don't need more districts around actually, so maybe just get me a bunch of traders, and these guys I will just send to Rotterdam instead then. And I was happy for a moment. That would have been such a cool way to beat Rome for a wonder. But it is what it is. I can actually promote Magnus for industrialists to get more electricity out of my industrial zone, so where is my Magnus? Currently it's here. Rebellion in 14 turns. My guy, relax. Relax, just relax. Okay? Just hang in there. Okay, that's a chop. Let's send the builder to Almere to calm that city down a little bit, it's panicking too much. Volcanic eruption in Eindhoven. But the buildings didn't get damaged, so that's okay. I could use more traders, so let's get that cooking. Another great individual. Triggers computers technology allows city to build extra districts. Do I want it? I think I can get something better. Hag. Let's queue up a bunch of stuff in here. Amphitheater. I don't care about Petra. Actually, I'm not too far away from the Golden Age, so no, I'm not gonna be investing into Petra. Let's get trader. Wait. Amphitheater into trader into making me maybe a couple of spies. It's about time that I got those online. Leiden. Could get me a campus somewhere. Could get me a theater square, so I do have a use for this city. 4 turns for theater square. I could get it instead of mine, sure. I have 2 more envoys. And I can't get hold of Muscat. God damn it. That's a chop, increase the population. That's a chop, increase it even more. I have access to another district. I need to take this campus for me. Place it down. Good enough. You need that factory. Now we're looking alright. Finish stock exchange. Commercial hub buildings are gonna be done. Campus next. Another niter mine and traders. Keep checking the city states. Valletta, no, no. Can I trade with Khmer? Maybe from this city. So let's send it because I need those trade routes everywhere. That's Coupe. Maybe I could reach Coupe from the city of Almere actually. And here I'm gonna keep trading for gold. Maybe I will send another trade route to Kingston as well. Because I cannot reach Ottawa, it doesn't look like it. That should be a juicy city. And this could be chopped for gold, 845. I can start buying myself even more stuff. Here. What is this? Where did that barb came from? Oh. Nah, actually I'm not spending my gold. I have my units in here, so I will just say screw you, buddy. Bye-bye, Caravelle. I can reach Khmer cities. Good, and I can reach a couple extra city-states from here, which is Ayutthaya, Jerusalem, and Cahokia. Cahokia could be nice. I'm losing loyalty in here. Why? And I can reach Ottawa. Sure. Let's trade with Canada a little bit more. This is a potential for national park. And my alliances have came to an end. That's fine. Because I'm gonna renew my alliances with everybody but Rome. I keep having economic alliance with Hammurabi. Who is scientifically competitive to me? Apart from Rome. Fuck Rome. I'm getting Canada. Canada is my best friend in science. He already has science friend. Well, fuck you, Canada, then. You have low amount of culture. You're gonna be my cultural buddy. Let's go to Germany then. Germany is weak in military, so maybe I can get research alliance with you to get extra science out of my trade routes. I can be friends with Rome, I don't mind that. But I don't really need him to be in alliance, so I can still spy on him. And I'm gonna get those spies out. That's a forest, that's a spy. Let's send it to who has commercial hubs. Mediolanum would give me 1,300 gold. This guy only 1,000. Only. Just a humble amount of gold. Right, let's send one trade route to Maori as well. I also need to refresh my open borders. Well, I have alliances, so I don't need open borders in here. Make deal, open borders, pay me please. Who else? Khmer. Give me open borders. For extra tourism.
The industrial heart of...
Ha. And I got myself Ruhr Valley. I got myself sewers actually. I want those. One turning everything. Love it. I will need a neighborhood in here. Yep. You're gonna build me that as well. And I'm gonna need a chancery. That city is done for time being. What else? So I will need 4 sewers to boost democracy. And I will need more walls. So let's get ancient walls. This part of Empire isn't powered. So maybe I should get myself a coal power plant in Nijmegen or something. Maybe. That would be an idea. Breda can get me a sewer, but it doesn't have problem with housing. Whatever. Just save me some culture and democracy and I will be happy. You can start working on those walls for extra tourism as well. And with the completion of Ruhr Valley, getting that production and setting up my empire to go for that biosphere tourism victory condition, I can happily end this episode here. So thank you guys very much for watching and see you in the next one. One love, I'm out.